Study that was supposed to give health experts a better insight into the COVID-19 pandemic in Oregon has been scrapped. The Key to Oregon study is no more. It was a partnership between the state and OHSU. The goal was to track 100,000 people for a year for any signs of COVID-19. Fox 12 was the first to tell you the study was having trouble enrolling participants back in June. Only 10,000 people have signed up. Fox 12's John Hendricks is tracking the announcement today. He's live with what's next and more on why the plug was pulled. John?
Well, Camilla, OHSU said today that the study was stopped because not enough people in communities of color were taking part in it. Those same groups are the ones that the state wants data on because they say that they're the ones that are most affected by this virus.
On May 1st, the state of Oregon and OHSU announced a monumental study tracking 100,000 Oregonians from all parts of the state, all walks of life, to track and trace COVID-19. Postcards were mailed out to homes across the state asking people to join the Key to Oregon study.
So use this to take your temperature.
Brandon West was one of those who got that card and signed up.
If I'm providing some helpful information to somebody that might help, understand this or come up with better policies, I'm all for that.
He'd been logging his data most days until today when OHSU ended that study. OHSU citing the 10,000 people who were taking part does not represent the state in the way that is necessary to address the disproportionate impact of COVID-19 on historically disadvantaged populations.
I think if you're getting data that's not super helpful or is only really helpful to one section of the population, it seems like kind of a waste of money. So I definitely understand.
The Oregon Health Authority acknowledged the decision to stop the study.
To see another piece of data go that could help us to guide activities. I think what was learned from that study and the significant amount of community outreach and partnership between our academic partners and our communities of color in Oregon, that relationship will continue.
Adding OHA is working on other ways to track and find that data set, citing the door-to-door trace and sewer studies being done by Oregon State University and other outreach with community partners.
So we'll be able to obtain most of this data in other methods, but not on that same statewide population basis that OHSU has proposed.
Moving forward, OHSU says that they are working with the governor's office and community leaders on next steps that center racial equity.
Now, in May, the state had said that they put up $6 million for the Key to Oregon study. The governor's office telling us this afternoon that any unused funds will be returned to the state of Oregon. What that amount is has yet to be determined. Reporting live tonight, John Hendricks, Fox 12 Oregon.